Hi, my name is Lex, and my concentration is the performance of self.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. My concentration is creative direction, production, and narrative through the arts, performance, and written word.
Every degree is useless because the job market is actually beyond cooked.
Welcome back. Today we have a fun video about useless degrees. And let me tell you, I have one of those useless degrees. And I think lots of people today are starting to realize how useless this piece of paper is. Computer science I'm not saying computer science useless with AI, I don't know. AI seems to be taking the jobs. I see a lot of computer science people struggling to get jobs. I have an exercise science degree. It's practically useless unless I go back to become a physical therapist or go to PA school or exercise scientist. I pretty much had to go back to school and get another piece of paper. I got offered $18 an hour with this degree for a training student athletes. Well, not college student athletes, but anyway, let's get into the video.
I have 4 degrees and still can't get a job. BA in communication, BA in Spanish, BA.
Alright, I don't know what she's looking for in a job, but the first thing I saw is a Bachelor of Science in Communications, and I'm guessing the second degree is in Spanish? I don't know what job you're getting in communications, first of all. I've always heard that degree. Someone leave in the comments. What job do you get with that? That seems more useless, no offense, than my exercise science degree. Communications, I don't know. Alright.
FA in dance. Get ready for
Did
this.
she just say dance? I want to know how much money she has from her parents because she has a degree in Spanish, communications, and something in dance. I'll be honest with you. I feel like she put herself in this position. What are these degrees? What are we trying to get with these?
This one, master's degree in freaking journalism. Mind you,
I feel like that's the most relevant degree she has. And even then, so journalism, I sound ignorant thinking of this out loud. Is that gotta be like news reporters and everything? I don't know, but masters, I don't know. Anyway, those just seem like a waste of money to me. Why do we need all these degrees? What are we doing Spanish, dancing, communications, and journaling for? But let's see what she's applying for.
I've gotten laid off not once, not twice, but 3 times in the span of 2 years. So if you're feeling behind, just know you're not alone. Basically, we're all cooked.
And so that means she is getting jobs, to be fair, right? She is getting jobs. I'm not saying the layoffs are her fault, but she is finding jobs and everything. But I will say those degrees just, I wish she had more details of what she was doing. But those other first 3 degrees seem kind of useless to me.
Here's my degree. I went to a fashion business school and I cannot even get a job that makes more than $17 an hour. I work for big brands. I have experience working for luxury brands. I have multiple internships under my belt. I'm very smart. I'm very capable. And literally none of these places are hiring. Every single job, especially where I'm applying to in Manhattan because it's the fashion capital of the world. I'm like, if I'm going to go anywhere, it's going to be Manhattan. I cannot get a job that pays more than like $17 an hour.
This is the second time I've seen it where, to be fair, at least she's following her passion. I guess she wants to go into fashion. And I don't really know the standards for that and finding a job there. But I don't know what jobs are offered for that. That's going to be more than $17 or $20. What do you have to do to get a good job in that? How do you like make it big? I feel that's like a pretty feast or famine type degree, you know, fashion. You're killing it or you're like living on the streets. I don't know. Is there any in between? I don't know. Another case of interesting choice of degree that we're going for. In my opinion, my degree is quite interesting choice too. So no, there's no judgment.
I'm gonna be poor forever. I'm just like, I can't. And people are like, just keep applying. I'm like, I've been applying every single day, doing hundreds of applications. I'm about to call my school up and say that this degree that I spent 4 years trying to get, 4 years, was a waste of money.
Waste of time and money. That's how I'm feeling. I don't use my degree right now. My job. Blessed I have a job in this market.
Number 10 is archaeology. You're not going to be no Indiana Jones. Number 9 is film. Pick up a camera, you got one on your phone, start filming some, watch a bunch of movies, get it together. You don't need to go to school for that. Number 8, history. If it's history, it's in the past. There ain't going on with it anymore. Number 7, travel and tourism.
I'll be honest, didn't know travel and tourism was a degree. That seems so useless. Just who's going to college? I just can't. Who is going there, sitting there? I am going to major in travel tourism, or I'm going to major in archaeology. I guess, I don't know, it's tough. I guess if it interests you, but it's like, if it interests you, do we really need a degree for it though? Spend 4 years studying it, or can you just study it on your own time while working a job and making money, doing something else and dabbling it for fun? Just seems so useless.
Why are you wasting your money learning about this, not just going out there and traveling? Number 6, liberal arts. What the does that even mean?
What does liberal arts mean? Does someone know what that means? What does liberal arts mean? What is liberal arts communication majors? What do those even mean? Like
Liberal arts. Number 5 is dance. Nobody needs...
That girl had a dance major. She's wrapping back to that one girl, the first one. 4 degrees, by the way. 4? Let's just assume she sped up each one and finished each one. Because they actually get all your undergrad. It's only 2 years probably. So let's say 4 for the first one. 2 for the next preceding ones. 4, 6, 8. God, math is hard. Hold on. 10. Right? 4, 6, 8, 10. Assuming she took 2 years for each one, she took 10 years for 4 degrees. And they're like all like the worst degrees, I swear they were. Maybe not the journalism.
to go to school for this. Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, they were all incredible dancers before they could even step foot in a college. They were the most famous dancers, period, in the world. Just start dancing. Number 4 is photography. This is kind of the same thing as film. Take your phone out, start taking pictures, don't waste your money. Number 3 is art. Need I say more? Especially art history. Like, that's useless.
So on this list, dance, theater, film, photography, he has a good point in the sense that just go do it. Why we gotta go spend 4 years studying theory that's not gonna help you get paid at all? You're gonna spend thousands of dollars, even though you're already gonna be broke after college because it's already hard to make it in these industries. Just go do it, like he says. Like, you don't need to spend your time studying the theory behind it. And if you do want to study the theory behind it, do it for free with the internet, AI, ChatGPT.
Because the job market is actually beyond cooked. The only way you're actually going to get a job is through connections. Because tell me why my friend who has a degree in engineering got rejected from McDonald's, but my other friend who literally didn't even go to college is making well over 6 figures a year. And he told me that he networked like crazy. So you best believe I've just been connecting with everybody on LinkedIn. And he told me a really important thing to do is follow up with the people that you've connected with.
Yes, connections are key. At the end of the day, I was struggling to get a $20 an hour driving job. Part-time. It wasn't even a full-time gig. I was struggling just to get a job working 2 days a week, $20 an hour, 10-hour shifts. Pretty horrible shift. I wasn't even hearing back. I didn't hear back from them. And the job I have now is through someone I knew. Like, networking is king and queen. No, just king. Why am I saying queen? Networking is king. I mean, like, when I got this job, they didn't ask, so did you go to college? Did you graduate with a 4.0 GPA? Oh, you did? All right, now you got the job. Now they're like, what days? Like, it was because I knew the guy. So I knew someone there. He was like, okay, yeah, you know him? Yeah, he talked good about you. You got the job. I was like, what? Man, like, just talk to people. And if you're introverted, like I was, like I still kind of am, just man up, woman up. Just talk. It'll get better. It's tough, but... Or you can just keep being broke and jobless or struggle to find a job at McDonald's or some fast food chain and work that miserable job.
Jacob, and my concentration is environmental science and sustainable business.
What does that even mean? Environmental science and sustainable business. What is that? How do you have 2? Is that 2?
Hi, my name is Lex, and my concentration is the performance of self.
Hold up. What's a concentration? So what's her major? My concentration is the performance of self. What major could that possibly be?
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. My concentration is creative direction, production, and narrative through the arts, performance, and written word. Hi.
What? What? Is this in New York? These people graduated from New York? Some NYU Gallatin. What is this? It has to be pricey though. They're in New York. And I don't even know what she just said. She just said like a 20-word degree. And they're not even saying like major. They're saying concentration and focus.
Hi, my name is Karina Gomez, and my concentration is in journalism.
So, journalism, okay. Latin American studies. That seems all right. Kind of. I mean, I don't get journalism, like I said earlier, and whatever Latin American studies. Like, what job are you gonna get with this? But at least she has journalism, which I've heard of.
And Latin American studies with an emphasis in human rights.
What does this emphasis mean? An emphasis in human rights, collective memory, and political violence.
Collective memory and political violence.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Lee, and
Okay, come on. Stephanie Lee, come on, you're smart. You don't have this useless. What are these degrees?
I studied the sociology of environmental communication.
Hi, my name is Reed, and I study music business and gender studies. Hi, my name is Dominique, and I studied care politics with a minor in disability studies.
What is care politics? Maybe they're the reason. I'm just not smart. What are these?
My name is Elliot Wright, and my concentration is art as a social mechanism.
Art as a social mechanism. That's not even so. See that? So someone find out what this school is, and make sure no one I need to create a system and find out who's applying to these schools, and just I'll teach